first run experience. So what is the next step? SharePoint next steps appear in top right. Here you go. Little screenshot, little thumbnail there. Even smaller one. I don't like that about y'all's blog here at Microsoft. Every time I click on a thumbnail to see a bigger version of it, I get a smaller version of it for the same. SharePoint next steps appear when you click the megaphone icon in the upper right of the site. Okay. The answer lies in two options. One, self-service approach, and one, at-scale method. Self-service meaning people click next steps and choose from the suggested tips to improve teamwork collaboration, and then at scale means SharePoint admins perform bulk operations across multiple SharePoint sites at once. There we go. Self-service next steps tips improve SharePoint site first run experiences. Got it. Currently there are 4 tips cards site members and owners may see within the next steps panel. Upload files, collaborate on shared content with your team, encourage people to upload a document, post news, invite team members, and power your site with apps. Note that the Power Your Site with Apps card will appear only on classic SharePoint team sites that have not yet connected to a new Office 365 Groups group. Once this update is run, that option will no longer appear for that team site, and additional invite team members may appear then. Okay. So we got 4 other top right icons up there. You got the notifications one, you got the settings one, you got help, and you got your Office profile. Let's see here. At scale, SharePoint admins plan and move multiple sites to modern experiences. We got here. Beyond individual site owners being able to connect to new Office 365 groups from either the new next steps action described above, it's important to note that SharePoint admins can do this at scale by using bulk operations across numerous sites. Okay, below are the 2 main steps to plan and execute the move to the latest SharePoint and Office 365 groups experiences at scale. First, use the modernization scanner tool to better understand classic SharePoint sites and available capabilities to modernize them. The tool provides factual data about optimizing lists and libraries, connecting to Office 365 groups, rebuilding classic publishing portals, workflow, blogs, and more. Using the dashboards generated by the scanner, you'll be able to better assess the readiness of your sites and plan moving forward. And any suggested remediation guidance. Nice to know. Select the SharePoint modernization scanner option you want in the dropdown, and then select, and the checkboxes will show which components will be included in the scan. Okay. Secondly, programmatically modernize your sites using a CSV file. Boom. PowerShell. Wrapping it up. There you go. Got a nice little recap of that. Got the whole recording of the session there. Boom, boom, boom. Go back to the SharePoint blog page here. Yeah. Look at that. Look how many unread posts over there in Power Apps and Flow. Freaking crazy. Holy crap, SharePoint. 40,000 unread posts. That's just from me though, right? Like I haven't read them, I assume. Yeah. I probably should get on that. Do a little browse and see what's going down. That's one way to spend a Friday night. Okay, what else we got? Branding the modern UI in SharePoint Online Part 2. Coming from Christian over at me and my SharePoint front end. Let's see, welcome to the second post. Yeah, we did read the first post, I think, last week. This one, maybe? I think so. And he says, welcome. Before reading this new blog post, read the first one. Great. Now in the post, I'll show you how to work with and apply your custom branding in a modern site with a little help of in a SharePoint framework extension, application customizer. Let's see what's he doing here. Let's take a look at the example. Let's say you want to add some branding to the global navigation mega menu like the image below. So, okay, if you know your CSS, you find out the classes needed to work with, and the help of your developer toolbar, next step is just to create an SPFX extension, Visual Studio Code. Know how to work with SPFX. If not, let him know, and hopefully he can create a post about that later on. So, anyways, gonna pretty much create a SharePoint framework extension here, CSS in it, follow you around. Deploy that. Pretty cool stuff. 5 ways to store and reuse document templates in SharePoint. SharePoint Maven. Greg says, document templates allow for a great way to standardize on processes within an organization, whether it's a meeting agenda template or a budget template or a project charter template. These documents can bring consistency to a department or a project site. SharePoint, being a fantastic collaborative environment, has several different options to store and reuse document templates. Depending on how you've designed your information architecture, you might also use one method over another. So here's a summary of where you store and reuse document templates in SharePoint. Sites, document libraries, content types, document sets, document library, templates, menu. His new favorite's option 5 because it's so freaking easy. Let's see here. Site, save site as template. In fact, in some sites, the above does not work in communication sites, right? Or team sites connected to an Office 365 group will not have this option. I actually had a ticket open for a while with Microsoft to try to resolve turning that on. For some reason, there is some PowerShell to turn that option on, in case you didn't know, but for some reason it did not work for me. So they were supposed to help me troubleshoot that. We ended up not coming to a resolution, but let's see, document library is another way. So library settings, save document library as a template. Boom. That's actually what I was trying to do, not the site. Couldn't get this to work for some reason. What else? Content types. Advanced settings. Upload a new document template. Bam. And then when you go to the new button, that's your option. So if you've never done that before, it's an easy, that's the general way I think I've done that in the past, is to add templates here into the new item dropdown. Then you got document sets. You can add the name of the document set to each file name. Document library templates. This is the one I wanted to check out. I haven't actually done this yet, and this is pretty new, I guess. Yeah, so anyways, now in your new item, you have this new option down there to add a template. So then you go browse to your computer and upload the template that you have. You can also use the edit new menu option to remove other choices to make it easier for the user. Okay. Uncheck or rearrange the menu as necessary. So now when users want to create a new document based on a template, they just hit a new button. New meeting notes. Boop. Fair enough. You don't have to be a site owner to do that. Anyone with member privileges can do this. That's crazy. I like it. I like it a lot. What else? Best practices: specify the local SharePoint results source ID to gain search control. When creating, this is who is this? Elio. That's right. Senior site many times. When creating solutions based on SharePoint search, you best always define the source ID of the local SharePoint results source with each call. By providing that source ID with each request, you make sure that the results you expect for your solution are always the same. So which ID? Something like that. How? Depends on the type of solution you're building. I like this. I like this format. Keep it up, dude. In a REST API, it would look like this. So you make your call, query text, your query, and then pass in a source ID, and bam, you're going to get the same results set, supposedly. Pretty neat. Nice little technical post there. SharePoint Dev Weekly. Yeah, I was on this call. Ooh, let's see. Here are all the links and people mentioned in the recording. Thanks everyone for your contributions to the community. So, M365 Friday coming up, Salt Lake. I guess it might have happened already. SharePoint Saturday, talked about SharePoint Roadmap, PMP model search solution. What is that? Interesting. Solution allows you to build user-friendly SharePoint search experiences using SPFX in the modern interface. Main features include fully customizable SharePoint search query like the good old content search web part. It can either use a static query or be connected to a search box. Live templating system with handlebar to meet your requirements in terms of UI. Search results including previews for Office documents and Office 365 videos. Customizable refiners, sortable results. Nice. Got a bunch of stuff in there. Got a nice documentation. Set of documentation there. Check that out. Yeah, so I just closed that. Just wanted to finish reading all the cool things they were talking about here. Intelligent Intranet Accelerator Workshop. Don't mind if I do. Announcing PNP.js 2.0 JavaScript libraries. Nice. The impact on authentication from same-site changes in Chrome. Microsoft Graph PowerShell preview. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Office 365 CLI 2.6 in PSPFX. We made some changes to our social channels. Cool. So the intelligent... I actually tried to register for this. Didn't I? February 7th. That was today. Yeah, that's why. Register today here takes you to register for the next two upcoming tours, which... one of these two, Berlin and Stockholm. So it's too late for the DC one if you're... Apparently. I was hoping to just watch it live stream or something. Able to accomplish that. All right, here we go. Last couple. Infographic. 7 analytics dashboards for SharePoint and Teams and Office 365 in Microsoft. 7 free getting started in deployment dashboards and analytics. All right, here we go. Number 1, Office 365 Power BI usage analytics by workload. These activity reports give you Power BI dashboards for each workload. You'll find one for Exchange, SharePoint, OneDrive, Yammer, Skype for Business, Teams. Okay. You can also get and customize them in Power BI. Number 2, Office 365 deployment advisors for migration, usage adoption planning. Okay. Number 3, Microsoft Teams Advisor and Teams Admin Center for planning, deployment, multi-phase approach for project tracking. Includes planner plans and admin dashboard. Number 4, Teams Call Analytics and Call Quality Dashboard. Number 5, Compliance Center Classification Analytics for sensitivity and retention. Number 6, Microsoft Analytics for personal productivity and workplace insights. Number 7, Office 365 Client Management Health and Upgrade Dashboard. So yeah, there was a webinar they did, apparently, that kind of highlighted all the cool stuff in those. Pretty neat, pretty neat. All right, last one. Easily convert PNP taxonomy picker selection to update value. All right. I want to know where we at. Joel says, when using PNP taxonomy picker, reusable control to let the user select values for a managed metadata list field in SharePoint, you have to convert that selection into an object that you then pass to the REST API when you update the field value. So following function does exactly that. You can then use this function together with PNP.js to easily update the value. Items get by ID, pass in the item ID, update, and then you do something like this. Okay. Easy enough. Look at that. 2 small snippets of code. 11 lines of code. You can do that too. Heck yeah. All right, SharePoint events, and then we're done. So Microsoft 365 Friday is today. I don't know if it's like all day or tonight or what, but you got that going on in Salt Lake City if you're around. You got SharePoint Saturdays coming up in Chennai, Cairo, Redmond. What else we got going on? Sacramento's coming up March 21st. March 21st in Omaha as well. Vancouver. Yeah, those are the SharePoint Saturdays coming up. We got our KPI Cloud Part webinar on the 13th next week. Come hang out, check out that. Brand new web part for us. We've got KPI Cloud Part for on-prem, but we've converted that to a cloud part so that it works in SharePoint Online and SharePoint On-prem. JavaScript-based solution. Give you KPIs in your list. What else we got? We got SP TechCon. We will be there February 18th through the 21st. Rob's going to be is that next week? That's the week after, right? Yeah, week after. So 2 weeks from now, he will be in San Francisco. Check that out. What else? Microsoft 365 Saturday in the Chicago suburbs. Collab 365 number. Hashtag GlobalCon1. I don't know what that is. 5-day virtual conference. Want to upgrade your Office 365 skills? Yes. Without leaving your desk or paying for an expensive ticket? Yes. Heck yeah. How much is this thing? Get a ticket. I want a free ticket. I get a free ticket. Probably got to get somebody else to sign up. Give me a ticket. Privacy. Fill a short form. We will secure you. Oh, is it free? Did I miss the big keyword free somewhere? What are some of the things they're going to talk about here? So this are the 2nd through the 6th of March. Location online starts at 2 p.m. UTC. They got Mark Cashman, plan for governance, transform teamwork. Okay. Rohit, building Power Apps that connect to SharePoint and Azure services. Componentize your Power Apps. How Project Cortex will help your organization. Yeah, I want to know. I want to watch. Who's coming with me? When is it? March 2nd through the 6th. Definitely. Got Ashley Rogers. Sorry. How do I HTTP and Power Automate? Learning pathways. Yeah, B2B sync. The exhaustive guide to Microsoft Teams conversations. Search. What the what? Building chatbots. Sounds fun. 365 from a hacker's perspective. Private channels in Microsoft Teams. Yeah. Tell me about these separate site collections that we're building for channels. Zero Trust model in Azure AD conditional access. Azure Cognitive Services. What else? OneNote. How to drive successful Teams adoption. Dude, that's a lot of content. I'm impressed. Am I invited? Well, that depends. Only for people who want to improve their haha. Yep, that's so me. All right, I'm just gonna sign up real quick. Let's do it. You should too. I should put that in chat so you can register too. Yeah, y'all get registered. Let's do this together. 3 days. Pricing. Oh, I see now. I see it. Here we go. For just $77, you get 42 ebooks and 72 sessions that you can't find on Google. 72 bucks. Price goes up in 3 days. I might do that. Actually, I think I will. I will do that. I want the all access pass. $7. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's get learned. Okay, so that was good. Looking forward to that one. What else we got going on? Office 365 Saturday in Redmond, and then you got the Project Management Central Cloud Part Updates webinar, February 27th with myself. I will be there. SharePoint Fest, SharePoint Conference. Yeah. Freaking peak season for SharePoint land. Here we go. All right, guys. That is all I have for today. Yeah. Appreciate you guys jumping on. If you're watching after the fact on demand and you got any questions, let us know. Make sure and get you taken care of. You can reach out to me at sales@bamboosolutions.com or anywhere on this social media platforms that this has been streamed to. So hit me up. Let me know. Y'all have a great weekend. Get your SharePoint on. Woo! Peace.